guys! Alright, I have an update here which you may have already heard about. I meant to post this video yesterday, but I just did not have the time. In fact, I meant to try to go out to support Anita at the courthouse, but with my schedule and where it was and the traffic at that time in the morning, I just wasn't able to get out there and support her. But of course, I was there in spirit, and I'm very excited to let you all know that Anita was found not guilty for mischief after giving water to pigs. The judge agreed with Anita, with her lawyer, and with the activists there that compassion is not a crime. I don't think anyone, even the farmers or even the driver, actually believed that she was trying to poison the pigs. It's something that the activists always do. They give water to the pigs on hot days, as they are treated, sadly, simply as property, as if they are nothing more than a shoe, as opposed to living beings who feel heat exhaustion, fear, etc., and deserve, at the very minimum, some compassion before they are slaughtered. So this is just a bit of the news here, and this actress right here, this is McKenna Grace, and she attended with PETA, and I have not actually seen her personally, but I've been working on Designated Survivor. You will see me in the show if you watch. I'm an extra in that. I've been in there many times over the last 8 months that they've been filming. So awesome to see that she was out there to support. I'm not sure if Maggie Q was still in town because they just wrapped Designated Survivor last week, so she might already be gone. But this is just an update. You can find many of the articles online, but I guess I'm just reading here a bit. Anita's lawyer said a lot of taxpayer money was wasted on this case. They went to court, oh gosh, at least 4 to 5 times. And it's really, really sad that money was wasted on this when there are real crimes out there. Someone had commented on my first video that I did about this that they had a cousin who was killed by a drunk driver, and the drunk driver was completely cleared of charges based on, I don't know, something pretty egregious, but maybe got probation, and this was a life that was taken. So we have to ask ourselves, what are our priorities as a society? Caring about people who have compassion for animals that are going to be killed, or spending time and money to actually go after people and crimes that are victimizing humans in a really bad way? So you can take a look at this. I wish I could have been there. There were, of course, some animal farmers there, and one guy said that they've got to be responsible for their property and the chain of command, and gave all this story. But again, you're just completely treating sentient beings as though they don't have any feelings, as if they don't have any right to compassion. At the very least, they need to be treated humanely and with respect, and ideally not killed. How different would this be if this were a truck load of dogs off to be slaughtered? All these same people who would support eating pigs are most likely outraged at what happens in China and Asia and other parts of the world where they eat dogs and cats. What is the difference? Anyway, I'm going to show you here a bit of the news clip that just followed this up with CTV News. But again, Anita is completely cleared of this. However, she does have another court date with regards to a truck turned over with pigs, and she was there as well as other activists, and she tried to get video of the pigs, and the police told her to stay back. She didn't listen, and they charged her again. That was last year. So apparently that court date is coming up in May.
I was charged by the industry. They thought they would intimidate me and other activists. It didn't happen. We continued to give water to thirsty pigs. This is how social movements, get their word out. We go outside our comfort zone and we do what's right. And, giving water to a thirsty, panting, suffering pig on her way to slaughter is the right thing to do. I think that all animals are equal. And if we have issues with comparing it to other causes, it's only because we have prejudices towards other animals. I'm an animal, you're an animal. The human species has a lot to account for. If anything, other animals, they're so vulnerable, they need protection from us. We're the cause of their harm.
This has been a long legal process between 2 courthouses in Burlington and Milton Today it finally concluded on the charge of mischief, and the judge basically said that Krajnc didn't break the law.
Compassion should never be illegal. The golden rule applies to all animals, including giving water to a thirsty, panting pig on her way to slaughter.
The judge's ruling was 15 pages, and he basically said that he was not satisfied that Anita had interfered with any level of enjoyment or safety of property. So he completely dismissed the charges.
What the judge has clearly said in this ruling, delivered meticulously from the bench, is that compassion is not a crime. Giving water to a thirsty pig is not a crime. The Crown has failed to prove the essential elements that make up the offense of mischief.
This farmer here was upset with the verdict because he says that they are required to have care and control of their property from the farm to the slaughterhouse, and that this poses a risk to the public. But I don't believe that anyone actually believed there was any risk. So it was a great day for Anita. Tons of supporters at the courthouse, and cheers went up in the courtroom when she was acquitted. And hopefully with her next upcoming court date, with regards to the police line that she crossed, that will go as well, and she will also be acquitted for that. I remember that day well because Esther, the Wonder Pig's dads, had come to the scene willing to take some of the injured pigs who were no longer deemed healthy to eat, so they couldn't be slaughtered for food. But the authorities did not let them take any of the injured pigs. Instead, they shot and killed them in front of horrified witnesses. Anyway, I hope that the next trial for Anita also ends in a not guilty verdict. That's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching.